you ever meet someone who's unshakably calm? The person who sips coffee while everything else feels like it's burning. Calm wears many masks. It isn't one thing. In fact, there are 4 common kinds of calm people develop to survive stress. The calm faker, the numb survivor, the strategist, and the true chill soul. Today, we'll explore each one, what's happening in the brain and behavior, and practical steps you can use to move towards steadier, healthier calm. The calm faker, serenity as a performance. The calm faker looks collected on the outside, while a storm rages inside. They have learned to display the right emotion for the situation, smiling in an interview, nodding through awkward small talk, keeping a steady face in a chaotic meeting. Psychologists call this surface acting or emotional masking. It's a technique that helps people navigate social roles and demands, but it comes at a cost. Repeatedly suppressing true feeling creates emotional dissonance and is strongly linked with exhaustion, decreased job satisfaction, and eventual burnout. If you frequently feel drained after performing calm, you might be wearing the calm faker mask. How to care for the faker? Start small with honest check-ins. Name one real feeling out loud each day to a trusted person. Vulnerability is the antidote to perpetual acting. Combine this with cognitive reappraisal. Instead of pretending an interview is not scary, reframe it as a conversation where your perspective matters. Over time, reappraisal reduces the need for suppression and preserves emotional energy. The numb survivor, calm, built from pain. This calm is quieter, heavier. Numb survivors have been through repeated losses, betrayals, or trauma. Their nervous systems learned that reacting fully was too costly, so they dialed down responsiveness. The result looks like steady calm, but beneath it may be grief, flattened affect, and a sense of disconnection. Emotional numbing is a documented response after trauma. Sometimes it protects people from being overwhelmed, but prolonged numbness reduces access to positive emotion and social connection. If your calm feels like a coat of ash over the heart, you might be a numb survivor. How to care for the survivor? Trauma-informed approaches matter here. Gentle processing with a therapist, paced exposure to safe emotional experiences, and relearning how to tolerate small doses of feeling can gradually restore emotional range. Social support is crucial. Safe relationships are the environment in which feeling returns.
The strategist, calm through control and preparation. Some people avoid panic by predicting it. The strategist runs simulations of bad outcomes and builds contingency plans. This isn't merely worry, it's proactive or anticipatory coping, a style of planning that can reduce uncertainty and protect performance when things go sideways. Strategists tend to be reliable in a crisis. They've rehearsed Plan B, C, and D. But there's a trade-off. Constant rehearsal and hyper-preparedness can keep you stuck in future-oriented thinking and make relaxation difficult. You may be preventing catastrophe while also preventing the present. How to care for the strategist? Keep your adaptive planning skills, but build practice windows for uncertainty. Short experiments, deliberately leaving one variable unplanned, teach your nervous system you can survive unpredictability. Pair planning with mindfulness practices that bring attention back to the present and let your prefrontal cortex rest from nonstop simulation.
The true chill soul, acceptance, and psychological flexibility. The rarest calm isn't denial or armor, it's acceptance. These people notice stressful events, feel them, and choose not to waste energy fighting reality that can't change. This stance mirrors core processes of acceptance-based therapies like ACT and skills taught in DBT. Research shows acceptance and psychological flexibility are powerful resilience builders. ACT has a strong evidence base across anxiety, depression, and stress, and acceptance techniques can reduce suffering by changing how people relate to difficult thoughts and feelings. The true chill soul doesn't escape reality. They meet it without getting consumed by it. How to cultivate this calm? Practice acceptance exercises. Notice thoughts without buying them. Clarify values. What actions matter even when feelings are uncomfortable? And try short, committed actions that align with your values even during mild discomfort. Over time, these habits promote long-term steadiness without emotional blunting.
A quick note on strategies that help across types. Research on emotion regulation distinguishes suppression, pushing feelings down, from cognitive reappraisal, changing how we interpret events. Suppression often fails in the long run. It impairs memory and increases physiological strain, while reappraisal tends to reduce negative emotion and preserve well-being. Learning to reframe stressful appraisals, adding mindfulness breaks, and leaning on social connection are broadly helpful.
Practical Toolkit. 5 daily practices, 1 minute each. Name it to tame it. Label one emotion. I'm anxious. This simple act reduces limbic intensity. Micro reappraisal. Find one alternative, realistic interpretation of a stressor. 1 minute body scan. Notice breath and posture. Drop shoulders. Unplanned minute. Do one small thing without planning it in advance. For strategists. Check in with a friend. Say one true sentence about your inner state. For fakers and survivors. Calm is not absence of fire. It's how your mind learned to live with it. Some calms protect you at a cost. Others free you. The good news? These are habits. You can practice towards steadier, healthier calm. Whether you're faking, surviving, strategizing, or already chill, the next step is small and doable. Pick one practice above and try it today.
If this opened your eyes, don't just scroll. Subscribe now, because understanding dark psychology might not just change your perspective, it could save someone's life.